I want to begin with the fiery Wrongway crash that's been causing traffic nightmares in Ahwatukee for most of the day. The crash involving a semi and two other vehicles, one of them a Wrongway driver, near the Loop 202 and 40th Street.
That freeway has since reopened eastbound, but as you can see in this live look from the ADOT camera, the backups are continuing in that area as the investigation by Arizona DPS continues. Good evening, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 5. I'm Kariva Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. 12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra is live with a look at the ongoing efforts to get that area flowing smoothly again.
Well, Mark and Creve, traffic is still moving very slowly between 32nd Street and 40th Streets. This is where crews are still working to remove what's left of the debris from the crash. You can still see that semi-truck that was badly burned. Now, the Arizona Department of Public Safety says several 911 calls came in reporting a Wrongway driver in a medium-sized SUV heading westbound in the eastbound lanes on the Loop 202 near 40th Street. The Wrongway driver crashed into a white minivan and a semi-truck. That semi-truck then became fully engulfed in flames. A fourth car was impacted after driving over the crash debris, and DPS says they use signage and technology to detect these Wrongway drivers, but people should always be ready to react behind the wheel.
For some reason, and this investigation is working to determine, this driver did not drive on the right side of the road. The investigation is working to determine whether this was an intentional wrong-way incident and or impairment involved.
And crews also worked to remove the contents of that semi-truck. From what we could tell, it was filled with canned beverages. And the far left lanes of the 202 are now reopened, but again, traffic moving very slowly. So if you or anyone else you know is traveling through this area, be prepared for delays. Reporting live in Phoenix, Gabriela Becerra, 12 News.
Gabby, thanks. The man accused in two separate stabbings of young women, 26-year-old Rod Al-Mansouri, was back in court today. Al-Mansouri is being held without bond and faces 7 felony counts. He was arrested earlier this month for stabbing a woman in Phoenix and another woman in Surprise. Al-Mansouri is also wanted in New York for the murder of an escort and has a criminal record in Florida. Police testimony revealed that Al-Mansouri planned on committing even more violent crimes, including plans to kill his father and stepmother.
In fact, did he specifically indicate that he wanted to kill his father and stepmother and burn down the house?
Yes, he was very specific to that detail.
Maricopa County Attorney Rachel Mitchell has said that Al-Mansouri will not be extradited back to New York despite the request from the Manhattan District Attorney. New at 5 tonight, a Gila Bend firefighter is being treated at the hospital after being crushed by the engine of a fire truck.
Gila Bend is a small one-station department, and the firefighters there are all volunteers.
12 News journalist Tram Mai joins us now with how they're reacting. This sounds like such a horrible freak accident, Tram.
Yeah, Mark and Caribe, today they are praying for one of their own paramedics who is fighting for his life after such a tragic accident. We spoke with his department chief.
I love working with him. He's an awesome person. He's an amazing person, very caring.
34-year-old Cody Jordan has been working as a paramedic with the Gila Bend Fire Department for about a year.
We're a small department and we treat each other like family.
On Friday afternoon, Cody was seriously injured when the fire engine he was working on collapsed on him. He was flown to Abrazo West with serious chest injuries. Gila Bend Fire and EMS Chief Aurelia Henry says he's making progress.
The plan was to keep him sedated until tomorrow, but today his progress has been very, very fast, and he was extubated today.
He still has a long recovery to go, and he's getting a lot of support from the community and fellow fire agencies. Now, Cody had just completed firefighting training a week ago and was set to serve in 2 capacities as a firefighter and a paramedic. There is a GoFundMe account set up to help Cody and his family. We've set up a link on our 12 News page if you would like to help.